Having the gym plus a DEXA machine, I think is a great way for you to actually see the data of how your training is changing your life, essentially, your health. DEXA is a type of body composition tests. You can also do bone density scans with it as well. It's important because it shows you a lot of information that you probably wouldn't see just by weighing yourself at home. So it gives you a full breakdown of fat mass, lean mass, visceral fat, bone density, which is an important one.
Looking at your resting metabolic rate, body fat percentage, and then relaying that back to the style of training that we're doing and the programming and tracking of things. And it's going to be very science-based, even to do with blood work as well in the future and getting things tested, like, for example, someone's testosterone levels as well as other hormone levels.
The DEXA scan itself, I'd say, would be for anyone because you can tailor health outcomes from it. You can tailor body composition outcomes from it. You can tailor bone density. So there's a range of different sort of categories that fits into. Body composition, someone wants to look good or change how they look, 100% come in. Someone that's pre, post, looking menopausal, they're wanting to look into their bone density, come in. That's more of a health outcome. Someone that's just really data driven and they want to just see where they're progressing over the course of time. Even if they're not training, a lot of people do like to see that they're maintaining their body weight, and they're only going to try and implement something as soon as there's that regression in body composition or their lean tissue or their bone density. So yeah, DEXA scan is definitely for anyone that's curious in measuring any of their health outcomes.
I now know, since I've been diagnosed with this, that my whole family from my mother's side in Switzerland has osteoporosis. They didn't have the option to measure it. So I would suggest to people who have this family thing going on or want to know if they have it, why not come and have a look, right?
It helps you determine where you are, where you're going, where have you been, more importantly, and it tells you the steps to get to your goal.
The data is able to allow us to adapt the training in the future to keep getting good results. Examples of clients for bone density. We're experimenting with a few things with some clients of we're going to try some heavy unracks in the next program. We're going to try this in the next program to try and bump up that bone density even more after testing some prior things. And it allows us to almost have a bunch of little case studies on clients where we can test things. Whereas prior, it was all a bit more just based on research, a bit of guesswork. I think this is working, but we don't really know. Now we can really try things out with clients and be a bit more accurate with it.
We'll still go through the results with them right after the scan is done. So you get a report the same day. We run through the results with you. We run through an interpretation guide. So that will show you where you're at and where you might want to work towards.
Can give people a little bit of assurance in their results and their process, whether there's some guesswork in oh, am I eating the right macros? Am I doing the right thing? I don't know if it's working. I haven't seen anything in the mirror. Maybe they haven't gotten compliments from people yet. They're kind of waiting for that to happen. Their weight hasn't changed on the scale. There's a lot of doubt. And they might get a DEXA and they've lost 2 kilos of fat and they've gained 2 kilos of muscle or something like that. And their physique is changing. It's working. And it gives them quite a bit of motivation to just keep going.
It's not scary. It's not painful. We present you the results right on the spot. So if it's bad, we rip off that Band-Aid and we're like, all right, this is what the data's telling us. Take it or leave it, obviously, but these are a few suggestions. This is how you can make improvements to probably lean tissue or body composition or bone density, and let the curiosity take you towards the DEXA scan, I'd say.